All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the Caucasian Sasquatch channel, and this is Sasquatch Says, where Sasquatch speaks, but nobody cares. And that is extremely strange. It's doing that weird stuff again. Start doing the right thing. There we go. Okay. We're here today with CBP, Comic Books Plus. He is a game streamer, and I've probably watched him play more games than, honestly, more games than I've ever played, which, you know, may or may not be saying an awful lot. But it is what it is. How many, you've got like, oh, I think I counted something like 185 different 2.5 hour streams and plus a dozen or so shorter ones that look like maybe you started something and it dropped. Hey, Harry, how you doing? Good to see you, man. I'm gonna have you on in a couple of weeks. There's Truth. There's my boy. I like him. He got arrested. He got detained the other day. What's happening, brother? Um, If you're not familiar with Truth Be Told's channel, he has some really cool cop interactions on there. I say cool. The man sneaks up on cops at night like a ninja. I'm surprised he has not been riddled with holes. I'm actually fairly impressed with us today. CBP, you're probably a rabbit's foot. I'm thinking you're a very lucky charm. Like no joke.
Well, that's
Uh,
good.
so I guess I'll let you just kind of take it over and tell everybody what it is you do. Name any channels you like, any specific games you like, anything you want to turn loose. Go
All
for it.
right. Well, I'm Comics Plus. Started my channel talking about comic books and other video game stuff. We still do that sometimes, but mainly I play games. Lately, it's been a lot of New World. Um, but before that, we did Sea of Thieves, PUBG, some indie games like 60 Seconds, where you survive after a post-apocalypse world. Sometimes we did the community stuff, the Jackbox games,
Mhm.
which really just ends up a bunch of people drawing penises after a while. But
Well, I mean, it is the internet, Rule 34 and all that.
exactly.
Absolutely
but
excellent.
we have fun time. We try to stay chill and hang out, and I don't know. That's that's about it. That's all I do. I just
No,
bullshit for a couple hours a day and play a game and chat with people as they come in.
I enjoy it. Mainly because I don't play a lot of games. I've got a damaged back, so I can't really sit still for more than a couple hours. So I'll play about 45 minutes, go do something else. And that doesn't really fit in with the game streaming concept.
Yeah,
I have to do something different. I did get
that's
to
good
playing
stuff.
Red Dead. That one sucked me right in. It sure
Yeah,
did.
that's a good one.
It is
Watch
it
the horse's balls.
yeah, right. I, what is there, like 76 or 176 different ways to, um, mount a horse in that game? You can do it off of rocks, off of trees. They literally filmed a guy do it like 179 different ways to get it so that it looked good.
Yeah.
And if you ever see me on, Red Dead, I look exactly like me. My character looks exactly like me with a hat on. I was astounded by how close it resembled. But I have collected a handful of videos that we're going to peruse today. They range from voodoo women to cute little fluffy puppy dogs to mean little fluffy puppy dogs to I think there might be a wreck or something in there. I'm not sure exactly what was going on in that one. I may not have kept it. Uh, so we have to get rid of that. That's why my stuff is bogging down. I had Spotify running in the background. That was a terrible, terrible, terrible idea.
I was gonna get you banned real quick.
No, I mean, it's not playing through. It was just running over there somewhere, just
Yeah.
all by itself, playing with itself. You know how we are. Um, so let's get this balanced properly out. Is that the right one? Hey, that's the right one. That's going to do it. You can see that. I can see this. We can see that. We're blocking part of the screen. How do I make that go away?
It's
Oh
good to
yeah,
see
that's
you too,
correct.
Harry Nuts.
Yeah, that's a buddy of mine. We're fixing to do oh yeah, Harry. Yeah, yeah. Here's my first interesting, and I'm going to do a short with this. This Let me back it up a little bit. This is a saber, a actual bayonet is what it's called. And my wife's father found it under a house down the street when he was a young lad doing when he was a young lad doing some kind of something under. I don't know what he was doing under the house. We found it. He brought it home, and somebody stuck it in the shed out there. And when we moved in, we discovered that thing in a flag box. It was get this. It was in a box full of old Confederate, old Georgia flags, and old like Gadsden flags and South Carolina flag. Don't ask. Don't ask. Her grandmother was a very eclectic individual. We have all sorts of like weird little doodads from all over the world, like this tapestry behind me. That thing was just here. I was like, that's a great background. I'm using it. All these little blue and white whatnots and things. She collected all that crap. Hey Rachel, how you doing? Yeah, isn't it cool? It's broken, and there's some kind of a etching on the blade that I cannot get because I can't see it. I can't define it. I don't know what it is because it's just patinaed enough that you can't see it.
Mm.
Um, all right, so you're in the right place. I'm in the right place. That's in the right place, and we can light this part of the candle. All right, so kids say the darndest things. They just have this amazing ability to spew out the truth, and nobody gets angry about it. They just let that crap happen. But sometimes people do get a little angry.
Hey, babe.
Mm.
Would you still love me if I was fat?
Yeah, of course.
But Mom, you are fat.
Hey, babe.
I don't know exactly what you're supposed to do about that.
Bacon strip? Come on.
So the door is broken. There's no
Yeah.
glass there, and he's so used to knocking on the door to try to get out that he's literally just falling
You
through
were
the
in
door.
the house. Okay. Good boy, sit. Okay, good boy.
I had a bulldog when we were young. I guess I was maybe 8 or 9, maybe. And a big yellow bulldog named Pretty, and a beautiful dog, ripped like a freaking muscle builder, like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime. That dog was freaking ripped, not huge, but ripped. Figured out how to play football, understood which end zone was hers, and could almost catch a ball if it was spiraled well enough. Uh, but she had a thing. We had this screen door that was like one of those you like pull shut. And I don't know at what point in time some drunk asshole walked through the screen and just trashed that thing out. But she would not walk through the open, like the trash screen that was just gone. Everybody got used to just walking through the empty frame. She wouldn't do it. Have no part of
That's
it.
pretty sure like dogs can't see the stuff, like the screen, so they just get used to it being there because they do that once where they bump into it and then like, oh, unless if they're over hyper dogs that just run through it anyway.
And some dogs, they're a little bit sharper than others. They pick up on details a little quicker. Some dogs just learn through force of habit, and once the habit's formed, there's no breaking it. Nothing you can do about it. But yeah, no, it comes down to perception. If the dog perceives something's there, he will not step in. If two things can't occupy the same space, it's impossible. That's what physics tells us anyway.
Where is he? I've been kidnapped. He's made me make toys for him for all this time. Hey, someone stop that f***ing out. Get over here, little man. I don't want to go back. Get your ass I don't want to go back. Curse this, you little man. Oh, damn
That one tickled me so
Where is
fiercely.
he? I've been kidnapped.
Pretty
He's
sure
made
that's
me
from Jackass, right?
all this
I
time.
think
Hey,
so.
someone stop that f***ing out.
It's an older one, but
Yeah, like maybe the TV show, not the movie.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. But I can't for the world to be remember where it came from. I recognize the little guy, and I'm almost positive it's from Jackass. But I went back and looked around. I couldn't find it. I couldn't see it at all. I tried. I searched various things trying to find a source for it that would tell me what it come from, but
Yeah.
I don't know, it was just up as a TikTok, so
I mean, that's what TikToks do. A lot of times they'll take older show clips and then put it in and
sure.
just ride
But
off of it.
I'll tell you what I do. I'll hijack some stuff from TikTok and then make a compilation video and stick a few people's edit a few people's videos in as shorts in the middle, as if it was a TikTok with the rest of them, and just not tell nobody and see if they can figure it out. Trolling, trolling, trolling. Can't help it. It's what we do. Mm. So, is kidnapping a midget kidnapping or midget napping? Little person napping? Is he napping
Still,
if he's awake?
it's still kidnapping. It just,
Oh, well,
they didn't come up with adult napping. They're just like everything's kidnapping.
yeah. Oh,
It didn't
okay.
occur to them when they came up with the name that someone might kidnap adult.
I'm gonna have to look up and see where the word kidnapping
What
comes
the?
from.
Hey, bro, don't.
All right. So you've heard messing with a kid's mom is the wrong thing to be doing. And you know what should happen if somebody messes with your mom. You go deal with it, right?
What
Apparently
the?
it's
Hey,
genetic.
bro, don't you ever put your hands on my mama ever again. Let me find out you do it again. I'm going to shove my bottle down your throat. Do it again. What the? Hey, bro, don't.
Now I usually wouldn't go that route, but that kid he swings that last punch, he swings from his hips. Like he really throws his ankles into it, like real hardcore.
Don't you ever put your hands on my mama
Watch him.
ever again. Let me find
Lance.
out you do it again. I'm going to shove my bottle down your throat. Do it again.
Yep.
What the?
Reach out, pokes him with it. I love it. All right. Watch. All right. This dude has got some amazing ups. I try to include at least one little sports thing for the sports people that are out there. This kid, and I don't know who he is, but they do not pass if he's covering someone, right? If he's downfield covering a guy, they just throw it to anybody else on the field rather than him. And this is why. And it's a good plan. You probably shouldn't throw it that way. And it's loaded with music. Watch him. Look at that. He has like a 5.5 foot vertical leap. He jumped up and caught a ball intended for somebody 20 foot behind him and then ran it for a touchdown.
I like his little touchdown thing.
Yeah, well, you're not allowed to do that, to do any like, what's it called? Unsportsmanlike conduct when you're doing the
Yeah.
dance and everything. You're not really allowed to do that anymore. So that's what he does: spin the ball and lay down. So he can't be fined for it. Which is genius if you think about it.
Well, I mean, that's high school. I don't think that's either. I mean, it doesn't look like college. College usually has bigger fields nowadays.
Hey, Jake, how you doing? That's Untethered Live. This is Jake.
So, you know,
I'll get you a link in a few minutes. I'm covering Comic Books Plus for the first half at least until we're out of stuff to do, and then we're going to go panel style. You'll get a link. I thought I already sent you one. No, that's right. It completely screwed out. That just totally fudged up. I tried to send you Truth Be Told, Chronicle Conservative, Mandatory Carry. I had a whole list of people that was supposed to get a link, and it just didn't happen when I sent it, and then we went live. So now we're doing this. But I'll post a link in the chat here in a few minutes.
I would like it if football was like, like you can't normally just dance if you get a touchdown.
Yeah.
But like if you did something like that, be like, okay, he gets like the referee has to decide, is it worth dancing?
Actually, I kind of like that idea. That's pretty good. I mean, just let them go if it was a good enough run.
Yeah, like it was like they're
You're
gonna
gonna
like
sit
we
and
gotta
run back
decide if you're
down
getting
and run.
fined or if we're gonna let it
Go ahead,
pass.
dance, go, get out there and dance with him. That was pretty good, dude. Like, here, give me the ball, I'll spin it. That's pretty good. All right, Jake. 2 seconds. Let me dig up some things to get into for you. Make sure I got the right stuff. Do that. Copy the clipboard. Close that. Now I gotta find you. Wait.
Capri Sun. The drink.
Yeah. This is all about the Capri Suns, man. Totally. There you are. And I don't see any reason why you couldn't come backstage beforehand. No, it shouldn't be a problem. As far as I know, it functions just the same. But at the moment, hey, hold up. Where's Truth Be Told? There you are. Let me make you a mod while I got the chance. No, I don't want to put you in timeout. That's not what I'm doing. I have to do this over here. Where are you at? Oh, I see the problem. Live chat. Looky there. I'm getting dangerous now. Function. Congratulations. You have a ranch. Use it wisely. And I'm not worried about you abusing anybody, but that's about where I'll draw the line. You can say anything you want, but the very second you abuse me or my fans, out. Just don't even joke around about it. Okay, so we've got this chick. No, I can't do it there. I have to do it here. Right. So we got this chick who apparently doesn't like Capri Suns. Can you tell?
She made fun of me for getting Capri Suns, and then she drank 8 of my Capri Suns.
Zach, you're in your 20s and you're arguing over Capri
Mom,
Suns, dude.
either you ground her or I fight her. So there's 2 options. And my kids are she made fun of me for getting Capri.
All right, this is it, Mom. Ground her, I'm fighting her. Oh, that just tickles me too much, man. Oh Lord.
Shouldn't have made fun of him for getting the Capri Suns.
Man, oh, that was the wrong one. Okay, yeah, that's all there. So, I mean, you get what you want to get, and if somebody spends 20 minutes chewing on you about the fact that you got this thing, and then they go and they're like, "Oh, these things are for kids," or whatever it was that went down, and then they turn around and drink half of them. It's not a happy thing. So yeah, it's mutual combat time. I agree with that. Let's see. That's my ride or die kitty there, man. He's with me. I could watch that all day. I don't know why it tickles me so much. Because I guess it's because I recognize light. I'm a real laid back guy until you start messing with my boys. When that happens, I just suddenly become very unchill. Mama,
Alright,
no
so are you
more.
gonna try not to laugh at this? Because it says try not to laugh medium mode.
It's medium, man. I can stone face through most things except my own jokes. It's a questionable circumstance about my own jokes. I see myself telling jokes and I start giggling. I can't even help it. In fact, I'm going to post a joke as soon as we're done going up. I didn't want it to accidentally steal my notification, but I'm not sure it will. If I think shorts get their own notification, but I don't know how many you get or how often. I've had some of them go in and all 4 of them get a notification in a row, and then had them 2 days without posting and not get a notification for the short. It's really strange.
Yeah, YouTube's weird. I
Really?
guess the thing is if you post a lot of stuff at once, the people have to watch it all at once, or they start losing the notifications because the algorithm decided something stupid like that.
Yeah, but even then, see, I posted 4 jokes in a row by accident one day, and when I did that, all 4 of the jokes, like, literally all dropped at noon, and all 4 got notifications. All 4 went into the feed, and all 4 broke 4K views. And then a few days later, I posted a joke and had not posted anything all the previous day or done nothing with YouTube. And that one joke that I posted did not get a notification. I was utterly baffled. I have no way of knowing. No idea.
Yeah, YouTube's weird.
I know they really want you to post something every day. I don't think they care what it is, just as long as it's something.
Yeah.
So make
I mean,
use.
some people do once a month or twice a month, but it depends
Maybe
on what your
that's what
channel
it
you're
is.
doing.
Maybe it's just regularity that's more important than the actual how often it is. Once a week
Yeah.
you're gonna
Well,
do
that's
it.
what I'm saying. It's kind of like they're seeing like the viewbacks of the viewers that would get the notification. So if they get like they'll get the 4, but say people had stuff they were doing and they didn't instantly click all 4 and they just clicked one.
Mhm.
YouTube's going to turn around and be like, maybe they don't want to see more of these notifications, so we're just going to automatically
Yeah,
lower the likelihood of it.
self-feeding algorithm bullshit.
Yeah.
Like a feedback in a microphone or something. That's right. That
But
makes
they're
no.
also very unclear how any of that works nowadays, so no
They
one
won't
really
tell
knows.
nobody nothing. I don't
Yeah.
think they actually know. I think the computer AI that's controlling the world won't tell them.
Well, they used to do it off of like likes and just clicks and stuff. And then people started exploiting that by just, getting bots or doing it themselves where they just
Just sit there
kept,
and fake it.
restarting the video.
Yeah, yeah. I
Now it's
mean,
more about watch time and stuff like that, but that's
yeah,
turd tube for you.
that is turd tube for you, though. That's right, Mama Gnome. I love having her around. She's great fun.
That got me.
Was that you? Did you hear somebody
Yeah.
sleeping out the window and just start singing at them? Because I couldn't have done
I,
that one.
I was thinking a bird was going to fly into her face or something.
Dude, I couldn't figure it out. I sat there and watched the first bit of it, paused it while I was doing some other crap, and went back and had to watch all of it. I was like, yeah, okay, that makes the cut. That's kind of funny. Some gamer sitting next to a window. All right, hold up. So you gotta love Halloween, man. Only during Halloween do you come across somebody dressed as a 12-foot tall Freddy Krueger walking down the street.
I mean, there's certain other occasions, Comic-Con.
Okay, sure, but I think they all have their roots in Halloween somehow.
Yeah. But
Oh
I'm
Lord.
saying, like, San Diego Comic Con or something, those nights are probably just as wild seeing like a 12-foot, you know,
Oh yeah, I
a
got beat up by
12-foot
Guar.
Evil Dead lady walking around or something.
Yeah, I went to Dragon Con in like 2002 or maybe 2011, 2001, somewhere around there. I don't remember exactly when. I'd have to go check my card. But I was going up an escalator, and I looked up, and there's these literal fucking monsters coming down the escalator. I was like, "Those monsters look familiar to me. I think I've seen them before." I get to the top of the escalator. Most of the monsters have come down the escalator by me. Turn and look, and there's the guitarist with the big, like, foam arm gun thing, and he slings this hammer at one of the guys down the escalator, and it just went horribly wrong, pinged into me, knocked people going up the escalator down. I tucked and rolled, went over a fern, jumped a little, booth thing that was set up, checked out, waited for everybody to get off the escalator. I was like, sorry, I don't get beat up by monsters. I gotta go. I know monsters when I see monsters, and you certainly cannot trust them.
Don't be
So
suspicious.
California
Don't
is a
be
lawless
suspicious.
wasteland.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
And cops are just like, "Sup?" Yeah, I don't think I'd have messed with him either. Technically, it'd be against the law. Mm.
You don't have a double chin. What you do have is bad posture. So all you need to do is 2 steps. Bring your shoulders up, back, and down. Bring your chin slightly forward and then slightly down, and look at the difference that makes. You don't have a double chin. What
Damn it.
Man, just a little too just a little too literal, maybe. I don't know. Maybe just literal enough. Yeah.
You would mess with those cops.
Well, I mean, really, they have got to be either the most chill cops or completely on the take.
I don't know. Did you see him in the car? Could have just been an empty cop car.
No, there's a cop sitting there. He just leaned his head out and looked up at the guy and then went back to typing on his computer. It's like,
Yeah.
what's up? It's probably not the strangest things he's seen today. It is California.
Yeah.
So he's probably seen something a bit more unusual than that, you know.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, babe.
Oh yeah.
Can you hand me some crackers?
Oh, no.
Please. And thank you.
Wait, what the fuck?
Watch at the very beginning. She set up a screen
baby.
book in there closed so that when she opened it and he tried the
Can you hand me some
cookies,
crackers?
it would trigger the noise and it went absolutely crazy. I got a dollar says he was working out right before that happened. That's why he ripped the door off.
He took 2 doors off. The
Oh yeah, I
cabin
didn't notice the other one. You're right. He did snatch 2 doors off. I totally
Hey,
missed
baby.
that. That's good eyes.
Can you hand me some crackers? Please.
It looked like the cabinet door almost held him. And then he was like, nope.
Oh yeah, he racked out the whole thing, didn't he? All right.
Oh.
So this one, I included this one specifically for Truth Be Told, because I told him I was going to try to find me at least one cop encounter per episode. I'm trying to do one cop encounter per episode, one witchy woman or sorcery of some kind, something that's either magic, should be magic, or is definitely evil. That one with him falling, snatching both the doors off, almost ended up as an Odin Seeds, but didn't really want to go that far with it. Why are my...
Hey, watch out boy, you missing break her neck, bro. Hey, bro, you might break her neck if you keep doing that shit. Them boys doing something else. Oh, now you fuck. Oh, shit. Now you fuck now.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's some G shit right there, G.
I didn't know this was Sparta.
Hey, watch out while you missing break her neck, bro. Hey, bro, you might break her neck if you keep doing that shit. Them boys doing something else.
There's another Capri Sun.
Oh,
I
now
think it
you
might be the
fuck.
root of all evil.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
Now you fuck now.
Damn.
Oh!
Did he continue standing on her after? It looks like he kicked her down and then put his foot on top of her.
Yeah, otherwise she would have just got back
Some
up.
G shit.
Oh, no, he didn't. Okay.
Now, I'm pretty sure he tried to. She started kicking around to get back up.
I thought her head was, like,
Yeah.
closer. If he stood on her, yeah, no,
They stepped on the back of her jacket.
yeah.
He
something
snatched
like
it out from under. He kicked her clean out of her shoe. Ooh. Oh, Lord.
When you're 1 minute
no,
late to
is it
take the
11 or
dogs
1?
outside.
No, 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 no! Ram, please! I'm sorry, it's 1 minute! It's 1 minute! One minute!
Yes, the dogs just opened the door on their own.
No!
I was gonna say, it seems like all pit bulls know how to open doors.
I think it's just that they're tall enough, and pit bulls have a tendency of using their paws in the first place. So anything they see you use your hands with, they'll slap their paws on it just in general, you know. But it has to be a lever door. They don't got thumbs, you know.
Oh, yeah, they ain't got the. But
The
I've
knobs
seen.
really throw them.
I've seen some clever dogs use their teeth to
Oh,
open up
yeah.
doors like that.
I used to have a Labrador Retriever that turned on and off lights. Man, I had a Great Dane that would get me drinks out of a cooler. Now, I pulled this little I pulled this little trick on people. I had 2 coolers. I'd put all the beer in one cooler and all the Dr. Peppers in another cooler. The other cooler, the Dr. Pepper cooler, was the one that I had trained the dog to open and close and to get the beers out and to get the drinks out of, right? And he'd be full of ice. He would all the way to the bottom, root around like he was bobbing for apples and come up with a Dr. Pepper, but he wouldn't touch anybody else's cooler. So, people not knowing that, I would set my cooler by outside with them, with their cooler. When I'd go somewhere, wherever they put their cooler, I put mine right next to it. And then while we were sitting around playing cards or whatever it was we were doing, I'd be like, "Hey, Cole, go get me a drink." He'd run out to the house and go get me a Dr. Pepper. And while he was gone, I'd look at him and go, $10 says he brings me a Dr. Pepper, not a beer. Well, you're on, man. There ain't nothing but beers in that cooler. Well, and the one he's gonna open, there ain't nothing but Dr. Peppers. I know it's crooked. It was crooked, but he won all
It's
my
like
money
one of
back.
those bar bets, you know.
Exactly. You should know better. If you've been to a bar, you should know better than do bar bets. That just keeps going on, doesn't it?
Mom, you still look.
All right. This is the danger of becoming comfortable with your children. You know, start talking freely with them as adults and whatnot.
Mom, you still look the same. You still look good. Yeah. Oh my God.
What the fuck you talking about, man? I used to get all the fat bitches. What you talking about, man?
Mom, you still look the same. You still look good.
He ain't got no hair.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What the fuck you talking about, man? I used to get all the fat bitches. What you talking about, man?
Watch what you say around women, especially wives. They actually have some grounds for mutual combat. Oh Lord. Oh, no, not that. This. Yeah, get that out of the way so that my things can be seen. Oh no.
Hey, babe, you want to see what I learned in defense class today?
No.
Why not? You a pussy?
Here we go. You see the look, right?
What the hell are you recording for?
Don't worry about it. Come on.
Oh my fucking God.
You ready?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, babe, you want to see what I learned in defense class today?
No.
Why not? You a pussy?
What the hell are you recording for?
Don't worry about it. Come on.
Oh my fucking God.
I thought she was gonna whale him in the nuts or something, but
That's what she tries to do. He sidesteps, he just swerves her ass and takes her down. Completely. But I mean, you know, a defense class is nothing against protecting yourself your whole life.
Is that a White Claw? What else fits in your tail? Oh, not the cabbage. What about an egg? Give that to me.
You have dogs.
no, I don't have any dogs.
Have you ever had any dogs? I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
I had a
Dogs are
Shetland
like
sheepdog.
people. Sheepdogs are awesome sometimes. They can also be real big and dumb.
Yeah, this is a smaller one. It's called a Shetland sheepdog, I think. But
Oh
they're like
wow, that
tiny.
sounds so cool. I want one suddenly. You
I
look like
think
a pop bigger.
No, they look like a mini collie, kind of. Sure.
Okay, I'll buy that. A Shetland sheepdog. I have to get. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have one of those in Georgia. It's a little too warm around here.
Yeah, you'd probably have to trim its fur.
I don't have a problem with that. Right now I have a 145-pound Mastiff. I have to trim his nails, and he does not like it. And so he tries to run his bottom lip out, but he's half bulldog, so he doesn't really have a bottom lip. So he'll just sit there with his teeth up, his lip up like this, bobbing his little. While I'm trimming his nails, he'll hold his paw up and just go. Meh, 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 meh.
Mm.
kind of whines. It don't hurt him. He just
Yeah.
doesn't like the noise. And I agree, a frying pan is a fearsome weapon, Mama Known. I have seen several women lay out their husbands with frying pans. I've seen it happen twice, I know of for sure.
It was OP in PUBG.
I don't think I've actually ever seen a frying pan used for anything except butt protection.
I don't know. Sometimes, like, especially when they like early on, people would just wail on them. Uh, when it was more casual, people would get to the last circle and be like, "Hey, come on, 1v1 me with the pan."
But now it's
And
all
then
competitive as fuck.
yeah, and like for a while they added throwing the pan. Well, they added throwing the pan, so everyone would just run around and throw the pans too.
First
But
shot.
yeah,
Oh well.
but like now it is everyone's more competitive, so like no one tries to do anything fun.
Man, see, that's part of the reason why I don't play games like Call of Duty. I enjoy it. It's fun. I've no, was he? I think it was you I played with.
I think so. Yeah, we played.
Yeah. I was riding around drunk, like drunk driving.
Yeah.
It was because my internet was so sketchy at the time that I couldn't actually play the game properly. So I decided, well, I seemed to be able to drive, and people couldn't shoot me because I was kind of glitching around a little bit. So like rockets would miss me; they'd go right through me on their screen. I had one go through the cab of the little Jeep thing, went right through the windows. Did not contact. It was amazing.
Big old cast iron one.
Yeah, this one's got some kind of weird music on it. Mm. I love tigers. I wouldn't want to have one though. All right. You ever heard of the term bros before hoes?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Livy, Kyle's girlfriend.
What's up?
Kyle said he was with you, and I was just wondering if that was true.
Yeah, Kyle's always with me.
Oh, okay. I talked to him.
Yeah, you go.
Are you sure? Yeah.
What's up?
Positive. And he fakes dude's voice. Bro.
Hey.
Brother, bro. You have to share your Christmas with him. There's a bunch of these running around. TikTok's largely based off of like short sound files where people come in and voice over stuff or dub up things or whatever it is like that. And they're just all kinds of stuff. But lately, the past 2 weeks, I've noticed this sound popping up on all kinds of different cats and stuff. One dog, and I lost it. I don't know where it went. It was ugly little fucker. I was going to put him on just because he was ugly.
Please don't pet me. No petting, thank you. I don't want to be petted. Do not pet. You can go pet your mom or something. No petting, no petting. Get your petty paws away from me. Please don't pet me.
Oh, that is absolutely brilliant. It's Chuckalicious.
Yeah, I could see why that's on a bunch of cats.
Ooh.
Oh, is this gonna be the same thing? But worse? Please don't pet me, rips off your face.
Rips his face off. That would have been better. More views, I'm sure. No, it's a silent one. There's some kind of music playing. I wasn't sure about the copyright on that one, so I just kind of I muted anything I'm not sure about. And still, sometimes a song will get through because I didn't notice it in the background or some crap. So when I go back and edit all of this, I go looking for that stuff in the episode, and I try to remove that from whatever when I send you the episode if you want it. I'll try to get rid of all the copyright stuff.
So did you know apparently panthers are not like a certain type of cat? It's just any big black cat?
With the exception of cougars. It's not a specific type of cat, but in North America, it would have been a jaguar. But cougars do not possess the melanin gene to misripe to be a panther, or at least North American cougars don't. South American jaguars, European and African, what are they, leopards? Yeah, leopards. They all carry I think a tiger might, can't remember. But anyway, they all carry the possibility of that double allele landing on a recessive trait and
Yeah.
making a panther. The only reason I know this silliness, I grew up on a place on a road called Panther Branch. So as a byproduct of people saying things about panthers all the time, I ended up researching a bunch of that crap.
Were you hanging out with Joe Exotic?
I can neither confirm nor deny, but I don't do meth, so no. That man had a problem.
Just say no to meth.
I'm sorry, I just can't do it. Never have been able to. Red Bull's about as hardcore as I can go nowadays.
I mean, yeah. I'm not trying to encourage
Well,
anyone to do meth right now. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, wait, no, you just convinced me. I changed my mind. You changed my life. I gotta go do it.
As long as it's the blue stuff, you gotta go pure.
Is a Mama Gnome, is a bobcat considered a big cat? Because bobcat purr.
I think bobcats are smaller.
They're smaller, but I think they're technically big cats. They're wildcats for sure.
I'd say they're
Many
probably
years
like medium
ago,
cat.
we had a barn cat that got knocked up by a bobcat. She had 12.5 pixie bogs. I mean, this freaking cat swole up the size of a watermelon where she couldn't even walk, and squeezed out, I don't know, 9 or 10 kittens. Half of them had little bobtails and were shaped like pears. And maybe 3 of those you could touch. The rest of them would rip your face off if you got near them.
I forget if it was bobcat or something else, but I know there was signs like it's one of those things you see on the internet. They had signs like said, "Watch out for falling deer bodies from trees," because like the cats would drag them up into the tree, and people go walk in the woods, and then all of a sudden a rotten deer falls on their head.
I had a deer land in the hood of my truck one day. I'm riding down the road, and it's like just after dark, and there's a little bit of a glare on the windshield, and I'm like doing that sort of dodge thing where you're trying to see past the little shroud, the sun blind thing, and I'm like, the sun's like shining, and suddenly there's no sun, and then there is a 8-point deer crushing the center of my hood. There was about a 12-foot bank to the left side of the road and a person's front yard to the right side, and the deer had tried to hop over this little string that was run as like a plot line to kind of mark the edge of the field, sort of. They had clear cut everything not a few weeks before, and the deer could see the string but couldn't see what was past the string, which was my hood apparently. So I call up the insurance people and I'm like, I've had some damage from a deer. And he was like, "Well, did you hit the deer in the road?" I was in the road. Well, what? It was just standing in the road and you ran over it? No, sir. What, did you back over it? No, sir. Well, how did you hit the deer? I didn't hit the deer. I'm not a terrible driver. The deer jumped out of space into my hood. He's like, "Excuse me," and I took a picture of it and showed it to him, and it was just as pretty as you please. A like hoof print type thing followed by the full head impact in the middle. It was just a little round dent.
I mean, I get where he would.
No damage on either side.
I get where he would assume, like, that was the case, but also, I'm sure because there are a lot of cases where deers just run into the side of a car.
Yeah.
Or even, like, right into the front of it, because
I've
they'll just
had a
run
door
at it.
closed in by a deer. Hey, Moosey, how you doing? What you doing? My dog. Big. Okay, let's see what we got up
Cool.
Hey, did you call?
Okay.
Hey, did you call our neighbor Mrs. Johnson a bitch? Yeah, she changed the Wi-Fi password. Yo, you can't be. That bitch changed the Wi-Fi password. Hey, did you call our neighbor Mrs. Johnson a bitch? Yeah, she changed the Wi-Fi password.
Now, I don't think that's enough to be cussing out your neighbor. Well, I can see someone being frustrated by the idea. Oh, cool. Truth is, I have. Wait, where'd it go? There it is. Truth is, I have a cousin that works for a zoo and she helps take care of the big cats. She sent me a ticket and I got to go see her and she let me help her. It was amazing. Hey, Cheesy. Good to see you. Yeah, that's my moose. Moosey, come here. Just say hey to me. Come over here, bud. You know the drill. We have a Moosey. All right, good. Get under there.
Puppy.
Do your thing. Yeah, you know where to get. Do your thing. He's just too big to really mess with. Say something. Hum a few bars. Maybe I can fake it. I know what to do. This will work.
Yo, you can't be.
He clipped my earphones. I didn't know if they was working. Hey, Cheesy. I'm glad you showed up. I need to get that out of the way. That thing. Yeah, that's the thing I need to move. And we've got moose. So when you hear me say I got to walk my moose, that's what I'm walking. Maximus Mussolini Rex.
Hello, Cheese.
Yeah, Cheese Bear's. I stumbled across her on I think it was JB Gunner Live first time. Pretty much been associating over there ever since. I was hoping I'd get to talk to Lombard sometime today or tomorrow. I'm looking around and I don't see her nowhere but in his live chats. And if she's there, I've missed her. But I've been very busy, very, very busy monkey. Right. I've got to get me a new chair. Listen to this. Tasty, huh? Yeah.
My phone been disconnected. What the fuck you want me to do? Well, I'm pregnant. You tell me what the fuck you gonna do. Damn, you having 5 babies? No, it's one fucking baby. That's your nose, that's your leg, that's your motherfucking baby, bitch. I'm not even black and white. Motherfucker, that's the ink. This ain't me. Yeah, that's you. That's you. That's you. What is this? This a what? This is a girl. I can't even have a girl. Yes, you can. Hell no. My mama had 5. Let's say if I have one, we all gonna die.
I don't know. What the fuck's that even mean?
He's just trying to deny.
My mom had 5. He said if I had one, we all gonna die.
Black and white. Motherfucker, that's the ink. That's you. That's you.
Black and white.
A girl.
I ain't even black and white.
Yes, you can. Hell no, my mama had 5.
It's okay, Cheesy.
They say if I have one, we all gonna die.
What is it, like a critical mass or something? I don't get it, but it's funny. It made me
I get it. She just said anything you think of. It's like I can't.
Not mine.
You got 5 babies? No, it's all one baby. I ain't black and white.
After I got past the 5, I think we might be able to work out one. Negotiate or something. I don't know. Oh Lord, these things.
Ooh, am I the only one that go?
All right. The only reason I included this was because this chick has got this funny way of talking. She has a funny way of a turn of phrase, as it were, and it just keeps going on. And the farther it goes, the funnier it got to me. And I came across it twice, and the second time I sat and realized I had literally sat and watched all the way through it. I was like, well, it was like she earned it, I guess.
Ooh, am I the only one that go crazy when I hear that little lid hit that glass jar? I like that sound. I told you them Unstoppables cost way too much money, baby. I use one bead at a time. And don't think I ain't forgot when y'all was out here eating them Tide Pods down there in Florida, turning into zombies. There's something wrong with y'all. What is that? Baby, OxyClean ain't clean nothing since that man first showed us in their commercial. Ain't been cleaning nothing since then. What are them? Oh, that's for a dishwasher. Them for y'all middle class folks. Y'all got a little bit of money. Gotta use these two hands. Oh, I thought I was the only psychopath that put eggs in there like that at 2 at a time. Debate your mama, debate your mammy, but Diet Dr. Pepper tastes better than regular Dr. Pepper. I don't care what you say. Put them in. Them cheeses with them little marks in it, they got a different texture. I don't like that. What the hell is this? Ooh, a magical honeycomb dispenser water. Give it to me. Ooh, am I the only one that go crazy when I hear that little leaf?
That last bit right there, man. That last bit tickled me hard.
And they
Yeah,
got
the honey thing, because I was like, what is that? And
yes.
Magical honeycomb.
Magical honeycomb dispenser water. Give it to me.
Give it to me. And something about her accent tickles me, and that's funny coming from somebody with such a thick Southern accent. Yeah, no, I've noticed that, Cheesy. I like usually I can go hunt down somebody. I'm not completely illiterate by computer standards. It's just I'm not great at it. And you go to Lombard and she's got I think 2 channels, one ancient one that hasn't been used. I went and chewed through a bit of her history. There's nothing there other than appearing on that one live stream that I was aware of. I think one more before that. Nothing. I mean, I just wanted to be like, hey, I changed my name. I'm this guy over here now. Because they were like deucing comments out on me. Actually, I don't know if that was YouTube or just a glitch with my phone or what it was because it melted down over the course of months. Like I had like 1 or 2 comments disappear. Then I had things stop appearing in live chats for a while there. I couldn't post in your live chat for about, remember, I disappeared for like what, a month and then popped back up as Caucasian Sasquatch for 3 weeks, maybe something like that. Anyway, we got a few more just
Was
out
it
there.
my phone company just sent me a text saying that I gotta get a new phone because they're shutting down 3G.
Yeah, mine's 4G.
Mine's 4G too, but I guess I looked it up and it said like older versions of 4G are also going down.
Yeah, I'll buy that. But this is also, and this is the weird part. I shut down my previous account, and then whenever I started it back up, I started it up on the same phone, and my new account has had no problems like that. The one issue I've had, there's maybe half a dozen people I'm subscribed to that I don't get notifications for, no matter what I do.
Yeah.
I
Did you find
usually
the
get
setting
more.
that says all notifications?
Yeah,
Like
no, I've done that. That's not it. It's not in the phone as a problem, or maybe not. It seems to be outside of that. Yeah, Harry. Yeah, let's I'm not gonna block you or nothing. Just take that out. No, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it! I just doxed him. I was trying to hide it, and he posted it on the screen. Oh Lord, I'm a terrible person. I'm such a bad guy. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm a terrible person.
What are you making? Water. Lemon water. Where are you going? Now you know
now you know what it fucking feels like.
Fair play. You're welcome. The look on his face, though, right here where he hits bottom.
Lemon water. Where are you going? Now you know what it feels like. You're sick.
He said you're sick. The banana made it safely out though. He didn't bite.
Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. All right, this is my voodoo witch. Every show has to have a voodoo witch, and if I can't find one, I invite one to come in. Anyway, this woman has made makeup that actually appears to be not even there. It's utterly baffling. Some of the things these women can do with this fake up is amazing. I mean, that's sorcery. So here's my question: is that makeup? Did she, or is it like a green scarf or something that she's green screening out?
Well, sometimes they use makeup and green makeup.
Well, that's what I was saying, like a green screen thing.
Um,
I
but
can't tell.
she'd have to have a background behind her that's, yeah, it's a bit
It
hard
is
to
out
tell.
nondescript. That's crazy. That is poor banana. You asshole. Damn it, Truth. Oh,
The past couple of weeks, we've showcased what it's like to feed some of our
feeding the
cats.
tigers.
Today, we have a special visit with Tigress Sabrina.
That is a really big pussy.
Behind each video is a dedicated caretaker, and each caretaker has their own way of making each cat feel comfortable. As caretaker Teresa talks to and feeds Sabrina, you may never guess that Sabrina is actually one of our most formidable residents. Sabrina spent the first 10 years of her life on a property in Texas. She was unexpectedly found by law enforcement when her owner overdosed on drugs. She had
Property in
spent 10
Texas,
days
huh?
in the Texas heat without food and
Tiger
water,
King? But he
and
in
then was
Texas?
placed
No,
in a
he's in
travel
Oklahoma.
trailer for a week by authorities.
And then moved to Florida.
Due to her traumatic past, Sabrina is understandably not the biggest fan of people. But with
Okay. They changed a little bit here. Used to, when I set this up, whenever I drug my cursor over the next panel, it would show me a name that goes with it so that I would be able to remember and do my pitch. But the last update I got on my computer stopped that stuff from happening. I don't even know what to tell you. Weird. When your grandson wakes you up to see his costume. Oh Lord, what are we doing? All right, when's your war start?
That's later. I mean, you know.
Okay, you want to stick around after I kind of close this out and shut down the show? We're going to do a panel. I'm going to have Untethered's at backstage. We've got, if Harry has his shit together, he can come in. Truth be told, might show up. He's here. Mandatory, right? I don't know. I'll send him the link. But it's up to you.
All right.
Got about 4 or 5 more of these, and then you're free to run, go, stay, get drunk, or because of a rope if you want to. I don't judge. But I do got a question for you. M&M's or Skittles?
M&M's.
Smart man.
You ever want to watch the world burn? Just mix them both together and leave them on a bowl at somewhere.
Oh no, I've got a better one. Go and get you an M&M sack. Eat all the M&Ms. Put the Skittles in it and use a hot press to close it. You can use like a crimping iron, and it even looks like the end of it looks legit. Yeah. I did that one Halloween. I poured all the M&Ms in a bowl and filled the M&M bags full of Skittles. I like to mail them to YouTubers as a troll. I stopped doing that when I changed channels. I don't troll anymore. I'm just some dude on the internet that laughs at people on the internet. And I'm on the internet, so feel free to laugh at me. That's perfectly acceptable. Yeah, I know, right? It is a terrible thing to do to people. I was trying to explain to Jake what trolling was, and he's like, well, I know what trolling is. I've experienced trolling. I said, have you ever received a bag of M&Ms full of Skittles? And he gave me this really like 10,000 yard stare. Like, what are you talking about? Have you received a fish in a Ziploc bag? You haven't been properly trolled. a partially opened can of tuna in the mail.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, I should shut up. I'm giving people ideas. I don't need to do this. It's ridiculous. Oh, a bad person.
Mother. Mother, I crave violence. Mother. Mother, I
Exactly what is that
crave
damn thing?
violence.
Is it one of those hairless that
Mother, I crave violence.
those things are so creepy.
You can take a small bite. Just bite the corner like this.
Now, let me tell you,
You see? Just bite it.
my
Gentle.
dog would eat that whole thing in a bite.
You can take a small bite.
He
Just
wouldn't touch your
bite
fingers.
the corner
He
like
will
this.
not touch his teeth with your fingers, but
You see?
he would like
Just bite it.
totally lip up around it.
Gentle.
Like, you might have whatever's
You can
left
take a
between your
small
fingers
bite.
would be
Just
all you'd have
bite
left.
the corner like this.
I'm not quite sure how he does
You
that.
see?
My baby.
You're what?
I'm mommy baby.
You're my baby?
Yes. And I'm fucking
Beautiful.
cute. My baby.
You're what?
I'm mommy baby.
You're my baby?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no. Apparently, Wendy's has changed their policy on serving animals, but you're required to go through the drive-through. Apparently,
Shut the fuck
hey, ain't that a pretty boy? A little blue nose pit, red nose pit, whatever it was, silver pit.
Is he in line?
Dog got him a biscuit and dip.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, hey, dude. Right?
He's like, I know how this works.
I want to know how it was he figured out he could get a biscuit out that window.
It's the deleted scene where like someone gets turned into a dog in the movies.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's scary. There might be voodoo going on. I probably shouldn't have showed that. Did you know owls kill 3 people a year? They're terribly dangerous animals. The reason is that they're so dangerous is they have a tendency. First of all, they are the most silent flyers in the world. When they're flapping their wings, you can't hear them. Second, they have a tendency of chasing anything that moves a specific speed, like about the speed of a rat running or whatever, a squirrel or some shit, rabbit. So if you're moving your hands around, the owl's senses doesn't really sense you standing there. It senses your hands moving. So they'll come in and swoop you. And if they mistake your head for your hand, they'll come through and cut your jugular, and nobody will have any clue what happened to you. You're just laying in your yard dead. That's how most people are found when they've been attacked by an owl, and sometimes they'll have a perfect little slice right there.
Honestly, that just sounds like a lazy cop.
It does, and I
They walk up and they go,
understand.
"This guy got a slow bird
No,
did it.
no.
Let's go on."
There's at least twice where people were almost convicted of murder until some tidbit of information came out that, like, there were actually owl feathers and stuff on location and stuff. But owls, I have been swooped by an owl. We used to go predator hunting, and those things are unbelievably sneaky. I know it's dark, but you're out there with a red light. You can see the owl's eyes, and you'll see them in the distance, and they look like they're like huge. They have enormous heads and big, huge eyes. A mini schnauzer. Not a sausage. Not totally joking. I know it's a dog. Yeah, no, I'm not petting an owl. They are vicious.
When you take your Mexican mom to the corn maze,
¿Verdad más en la bolsa? Mom,
She's out there making corn. We ain't gonna be hungry tonight when we get home. We're gonna get a little fodder. It's gonna be good. Let me do that thing there. That thing there. Let's see if this will work. I don't know if it will. Bang. Is that going to work? I don't know if you can click that, Truth, but if you can,
When you take your
that'll bring
Mexican
you
mom
in.
to the corn maze.
That's just
¿Verdad
hilarious
en
to
la
me for whatever
bolsa?
reason.
She's handing it to the
Now,
kid.
now this woman is going straight to hell. She is inhumanly inhuman. She is a terrible person. She should be like annexed away from all normal non-savages. She is completely uncultured and inappropriate. And, well, he's a troll.
Nice.
Right? What the hell did I just watch? Why are these people doing these things?
Nice.
Like, really, what in the world?
I don't
I
know. It
can-
reminds me of like there was a trend for a while on TikTok, especially where people just like go to the fridge like they're getting food, take out the thing of milk, and just pour it on the floor.
The one that gets me, there's this, when people post a thing like, a life hack where if you do this thing, it works this way, and you don't have to do all these other things to make it happen. There's this one guy who does this, and he'll like see the life hack on TikTok and be like, "Does that work?" And no matter what the hell it is that he's supposed to be okay to clean off the steam in a bathroom mirror, you take shaving cream, rub it on the mirror, and then wipe it off, right? And it won't steam up for a few days. When he does it, he goes into the refrigerator, opens it, and whatever it was the TikTok was about's in his refrigerator. So if it involves a vacuum cleaner, he opens his refrigerator and pulls a vacuum cleaner out of it. He opens his refrigerator and pulls the shaving cream or the toothpaste or whatever it is. It's always in the refrigerator unless it's something that would be in the refrigerator. Then he goes to like a cabinet under the sink. It's a little twist in the video that makes it giggly, inexplicably giggly. Makes me giggle. And that's good enough. That's what really matters. It's what makes me giggle. Otherwise, you don't make it on my show.
Luna, can you say Baba? Good girl. All right, give me a wow. Okay, say I love you and you'll get a treat. Good girl, Baba. Go ahead.
I'm aware of the Son of Sam. I know where this is going. I know exactly where this is going. All right, we got two more, and then you can stay or leave. I'm gonna bring in a crowd, and we're gonna relocate and shuffle some stuff around, and we'll figure it out. Oh yeah, Panda Day. Panda. What have they got against Panda?
Well, that's gravity. That's not.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. What has gravity got against Panda?
Its audacity of trying to be such a big animal up in the air.
Oh God. Oh, man, it just keeps going on, doesn't it? Oh, line up. I want to close it all. Line up. There we go.
No bite.
I'm sorry.
He's like, I want a bike though.
No bite.
All right. And that is our show. How'd you enjoy that?
It was a blast.
You like that? That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Once I get my OBS shit the bed a couple of weeks ago, and it deuced out all my sounds for like intros, countdowns, extras, all that stuff, outros, whatever. All my be back soon and all my little jingles and shit. It deuced all the sound out of everything. I'm having to go back in and recreate each one of them with the sounds in place, and it's being a bit of a clusterfuck trying to do it. So at this point, this is where I'll throw you a shout out. It'd be like a soundbite at the end of or somewhere in the video when I send it to you, if I ever get an email from you. And which is up to you. I don't really care if you get it or don't. I don't care what you do with it. I assume at some point in time somebody will troll me with these videos and it'll work. It'll be great. If you don't feed the trolls, you don't get no rolls. So let's see, how does it go? It's okay. Thank you, CBP. Comic Book Plus on YouTube. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. How about that? Wasn't the greatest. I might redub it again later because I'm an asshole and I have that ability. But at this point, I'm going to invite my other buddies I got backstage in. Now I'll introduce everybody around as they come in.